Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 17 of Europa Universalis 4 as Muscovy. In the last video we actually had the coalition declare on us, which was a little bit unfortunate because as a result we ended up having to release Crimea and Chernigov. But that's pretty much all we had to do. We did suffer some manpower losses, of course, which is really annoying. So we're going to take this time to recover our manpower a little bit and then decide on our options. One good thing that has come of this, of course, is that we no longer have any real aggressive expansion with anyone. So that does give us a good opportunity to wade in and attack someone. Kazan is on the list, as is Livonian Order. I'm basically trying to suck up to Crimea and Chernigov at the moment. I want to vassalize them, and then we can diplomatically integrate them later and avoid a little bit of aggressive expansion that way. Trying to recover some money. We did take out a few loans. We've got negative prestige, so we've got a few problems going on. We can certainly carry on with a few more conversions. And why not? I suppose the more of these conversions we do, the better things will be for us. Probably worth having a look around. Yeah, maybe create one more metropolitan. It will increase our state maintenance, unfortunately, which means it'll cost us a little bit more money, but that should be fine. We've lost a general, also unfortunate. So we could take this national unrest, which would be really useful for us, but what I'm trying to do at the moment is get up to admin tech 10. The main reason for doing that is we want to form Russia, because that'll really help us out. Oh, so we've got an event here that could give our leader an extra military point, or 100 military power. And it gave us the 100 military power, that is fine. Let's just go ahead and actually, I was saying let's just go ahead and get the general. But let's go ahead and get the additional garrison size, and we'll finish that off. I'm not rushing to get the next military idea, even though we're slightly behind time, because we are 2 techs ahead of admin, although we are sort of catching up right now. But we can't really do much fighting at the moment. But yeah, we need to reintegrate Chernigov and Crimea, which I want to do diplomatically. Go after Kazan. And then the Teutonic Order. Now, did Sweden actually get independence? They did not. So that's a little bit unfortunate. France no longer rival me, or I no longer rival France, one or the other. Yeah, they're not rivaled anymore. Although, are they a valid rival for me? Right, they're a valid rival for me, but I'm not a valid rival for them. So we can still keep our embargo on them. That's fine, we'll keep things as they are. We're at our maximum number of relations at the moment. We'll also want to eat up this nation as well. Although what we can do is we could probably feed some more of Poland. Poland is now down to 2 provinces, by the way. We lost our relationship with Austria. They would actually take an alliance, actually. That would put us slightly over our relationship limit, which is a little bit unfortunate. Actually, what relationships do we have? Let's just have a quick look at that. There might be an open borders or something. So an alliance with Crimea and Persia, Chernigov. Yeah, all of those things we do need to keep. What about you? If we sucked up to you, could we integrate you? Annex vassal. Need 190 opinion. We could probably get away with doing that. Right, what do we want here? We don't necessarily want that. Blockade impact, not that great. War score against other religions. Mercenary discipline. Ship trade power propagation. Institution spread in true faith provinces. That's probably worth having, actually, because we are going to be trying to convert as many provinces to our faith as possible. We weren't doing that in the Ming game because we were just harmonizing with all the religions. But as we're trying to convert those provinces into true faith, having the institutions spread a lot faster will help us out. Our truce with Austria has ended. I would like to be an ally to them, or have them be an ally to me. Although they have proven not to be all that reliable. We'll take the prestige hit, which is nasty, but we don't want to take the extra unrest. Certainly not. Rebel factions are going down. We're working on one more core. The other good thing about switching over to Russia is we will get an extra diplomat, which will make things like this a lot easier. Ah, it gives us some trade power. Now, we were working on getting some more ships. We may still be able to get a few more. At least until we run out of sailors. Wow, so we've increased our sailor gain quite considerably. We can have 18 ships. I must remember as well, I always forget to do this, on the mission settings, is to set them to... Can I not set them to go home at war? Oh, yeah, there it is. It's there. So, go home at war. So, hopefully they'll not get destroyed the moment we declare a war. I still probably would be better off manually docking them up. So, it looks like our 3 armies have all sort of recovered right now. We can't improve relations anymore with Crimea. I wonder why that is. That gives us 150. The different religion thing is a problem. Give them a guarantee. Gets them up to 38. Can't royal marry them, which is the only problem there. Let's go ahead and attempt to get an alliance with Austria. Once again, like I said, I know this is going to put us over, so that is fine. Royal marriage from Austria, fine. Let's go and see if we can improve relations down here. If we can integrate these guys, then we won't be over our relation. In fact, it's not actually saying that I'm over my relationship limit. Yeah, now it is. It was just taking its time to do so. So getting either of these two guys to accept vassalization is likely to be tricky. Actually, you would accept vassalization. Lose some legitimacy, fine. Let me just quickly bring you back. It's saying you would accept vassalization, but I shouldn't be able to do it because we don't have 190... Yeah, I can't click it yet. It's just what I wanted to check. It didn't make sense. Let's just go back to improving relations with you then. Yeah, and this is the problem, actually getting them up to... Yeah, Cossack raids, that's going to take a while to go away. We may just end up having to go after them militaristically, but we can leave them around for a little while. They're not too much of a problem. So, we want... Obviously, we do want to go to war. We need a military guy. Morale of armies or discipline? I think we'll go with morale of armies. Can we maintain that? Not realistically. Not realistically at all. Austria. Military aid, manpower. Give me manpower. That's always what we're short of. They probably won't. They usually turn it down. So the question is, do I want to just try and reintegrate these guys? I mean, we're going to have a truce with them for a while anyway. Chernigov, we're really going to struggle to get on board. Though we could actually get a royal marriage with these guys. We've already got a royal marriage with these guys. Allied to rival. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky. We may just have to take them out later on another way. So we can take our admin tech. That gives us some more production efficiency. That will help. We definitely want to try and take some more land of value. I'm thinking about going up here and attacking the Livonian Order. You are allied with Riga, the Teutonic Order, and Pomerania, which is a little bit annoying. Now, what about Riga? If we attack Riga directly, you're just allied with the Livonian Order. That is our way in. No, you're in a trade league. So you'd bring in Lübeck, Bremen, Hamburg, Alsace, and Ansbach. So it's not that much better. Kazan, you are in an alliance with Uzbek, which we don't really care about. So we do have a CB against Kazan. So we could certainly go over there and do some damage that way around. Do we want to... Let's go ahead and finish that off. So now our quantity ideas group is finished. Okay, so realistically, if we put our army maintenance up, we are spending a lot of money. I really don't want to pay to bring the inflation down, but... Let's go ahead and march some troops over here. We do need to get these battles done. It's unfortunate that it's going to cost us so much. Why are we spending so much? Advisors, maintenance. We might have to get rid of some of our higher level advisors just to get out of the expense. Well, extra trade efficiency is always good. We shouldn't have too many problems taking these guys out. I'm not too concerned. Obviously, we're not going to be able to take them all in a single war, but that's fine. We definitely want to make sure we've got somebody stood right next to their capital so we can jump straight in on them. Right, I think we should have a CB automatically. And we do. We've got a big CB. Uzbek will come in. Oh, we still have a truce, apparently. Of course we do. They were part of the coalition. I've completely forgotten about that. So, with that in mind, we might as well just go and put the army maintenance back down and try and make some money back. So, we probably do want to reduce the inflation. It will help out a little bit, because we are losing money. So, we want to go ahead and reduce that inflation. It's a little bit annoying. Obviously, this has slowed us down quite a bit. But we will do what we can. We do have a bigger trade fleet now, and we're working on some more ships, so it will help. Already up to 180 with Circassia, so we should be able to integrate these guys fairly soon, which will be good. And then we could consider these guys later. I just don't know if we'll ever be able to get up to 190 with either of them. The allied to rival thing is a problem. The Cossack raids thing is a problem. The different religion is a problem. But we probably could do it if we went and threw lots of money at you, but I don't have the money to do that. So there's lots of different problems going on right now. So what we want to try and do is integrate these guys. That'll stop us being over our relationship limit. That is my current plan for the short term. Teutonic Order is getting chewed up, which is nice to see. We will repay that loan. We don't want to give them a CB against us. It was only a small loan anyway. We do want to make sure that we have a CB against you. You've got a Reconquest CB against me. Do I have a CB against you? I do not. You can pick a Russian ability. Don't need to bother with any of those. Let's go ahead and start building a spy network over here then. We are taking some attrition there, so let's move you out of the snow-covered hills. We still need to get you a military leader. That is absolutely terrible, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Only just better than nothing. Up to 187, so we're getting close enough to be able to start that integration. Let's just double check, because it wasn't that long ago when we integrated the Horde. Need to make sure that we... Never find the right screen for this. This one, there we go. We are positive. We do have positive diplomatic relation. Improved relations is terrible as well. Another military leader has left us. Oh dear, so we're going to end up with very, very, very poor military leaders. We can get another one straight away, actually. How good are you going to be? Now, you're better than the last guy. So that's something, I suppose. Right, we're at 189. We've renewed a loan. You see, this is causing problems. This renewal of loans is causing the inflation to go up. Right, we are at 190. So let's wait until we get to the end of the month. Just to make sure it ticks over. Let's call you home. Because you have to wait a month to send the diplomat back out. So now we can start annexing you. Shouldn't take too long. They're a relatively small nation. I don't think their development is that high. 7, 6, 4, and 4. Yeah. So it shouldn't take too long at all. And yeah, it's just waiting for truces to run out then, really. We could go straight after Nogai, that's a possibility. We don't have a truce with them. They're allied with Sibir, who we don't really care about. And Nogai are quite small. So we could definitely go and build a spy network down there. We've done another conversion, that is good. Let's try and keep these going. Religious unity is over 100% right now, so that's good. Yeah, already up to 3.5% with the diplomatic annexation of Circassia. And then we can even start working our way down into Georgia if we want to. Get right down here into the Ottomans' face. Who are the Ottomans currently allied with? Tunis, Akko Yunlu, Hormuz, and Shamar. So only really Tunis there that's... No, Tunis is quite small at the moment, aren't they? They're all the way over there. So we could probably beat the Ottomans, to be honest, if we just direct up attack them. We'd need to be at pretty much max manpower before we bothered. I see they're in a war with Persia. Persia haven't called us in, which is quite interesting. I wonder why that is. We are still allied with Persia, aren't we? Yeah. Strange that Persia didn't call us in. Or was it an offensive war? No, they are the defender against the Ottomans, so why didn't you call us in there, Persia? I'm pretty glad you didn't, to be honest, but I'm just a little bit surprised by it. 8.3%. Okay, good. Now we are getting somewhere. When do these truces expire? 47. 7 years. That is a long, long time to wait for a truce to expire. Is there anybody else we can pick on in the meantime? Probably not. Now, we don't have any... Ooh, wrong button. We don't have any aggressive expansion, do we? Well, we have a little bit. Got a little bit with the Teutonic Order. Got some with the Livonian Order. Nobody else can currently join a coalition against us. So, yeah, I think we should just pretty much go after Nogai. That seems to be the direction we need to head into anyway. We'll have to deal with Kazan later. Wonder what's going on over in the Eastern world if Ming is still in one piece. Let's go ahead and bring an army down here anyway. I want to make sure that I've got a... truce with Sweden has ended. Truce with Denmark, Norway, Brabant has ended. Obviously, that was a previous war that we got involved with on behalf of Austria. So, let's go in over here and get a claim. Let's go ahead and get a coastal claim if we haven't already got one. There we go. So, we've already got our claim on the Livonian Order. Let's bring the diplomat back, who at this point is basically a spy. And then let's go and start building a spy network over here. One way or another, we will get Chernigov and Crimea back. We will reintegrate them. Even if I end up having to do it militaristically, it'll get done. And then we've still got this little nation here that we can integrate. It's a little bit of a slow process with diplomatic installations. The icon of St. Michael is forgotten. So what do we want to take instead? Is the one that gives us like money or something? That'd be useful. What am I looking for? Religion. Manpower, reduced unrest, institution spread, aggressive expansion, impact reduction, improved relations, cheaper development cost. Well, we don't really need the national unrest. We're not having any problems with that at the moment. Manpower is recovering nicely. The discipline would be nice, but we're not at war right now. Improved relations could be useful, but I think taking the institution spread is just the better one to take right now. So I think we'll just go ahead and do that. Try and get caught up with the curve slightly on tech, because we're already getting a 36% penalty. We've got no embracement of colonialism at all at the moment, because it's all the way down here in, well, was that where it started? In Yorkshire. Not sure that's technically or historically accurate. But okay, fine, that's going to take some time to propagate over. So the tech penalty for us is going to be quite harsh for a while, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, we really need to, and in fact, we can. Do we save up for level 10? Where's that rebel faction just come from? Kazani separatists. Let's go ahead and just put the maintenance back up again. Do we save up for level 10? Or do we pop some and pay down our inflation? I'm tempted to leave it as is. And get a cheaper Diplo guy. Let's get the diplomatic reputation guy. So we've spent some money, but we'll save a little bit of money now. We might also tone down the military guy as well. So Kazani separatists, Rin is where you're likely to pop, which is, where's that? Is that one of the ones? Oh, it's down here. Oh, that's just because we're doing a religious conversion. That makes a lot of sense. Let's put you down in that province. You might even stop it from happening, and if you do, that'd be a good thing. Not actually having to deal with the rebels would help out immensely. Because that popped up like quite quickly. It's the only... Right, we're taking a bit of attrition there, which is unfortunate. But are we making this go down? We won't find out until the next month. Looks like Sweden are trying something against me, which is not fun. Right, is that going to go down? Still 9.5, really, even with an army there. Friendly troops -5. Fine, in that case then, let's move out. Let's not sit in there and take the attrition. We'll move out and then we'll just move in and attack them if we need to. So we've almost got enough to go and... we can actually just... Let's bring another army down here. Because we are going to want to go and attack Nogai. That's our current plan. Hopefully they've got a lot of money we can take. So we'll get down here. We can already get a claim against them. Can we not? Oh, we already have a claim on a province down there. Well, that's fine then. So we can literally start the war straight away. But we'll do that in the next video. We're not going to do it right now. Rebel faction still hasn't popped. I'm kind of hoping they pop before this war starts. Let's go ahead and insult the Ottomans. So we don't have a free diplomat. We'll do it afterwards then. Still hasn't popped. In that case, I'm going to end the video here. As we've already gone over the 20-minute mark. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Muscovy. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.